On this week's edition of Inside LSU Gymnastics, we'll take a look back at the Tigers' great victory over Oklahoma to open the season. We'll also get a chance to visit with our senior class and then look ahead to the meet coming up in Las Vegas this week. All this and more on Inside LSU Gymnastics.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is brought to you each week by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer. Gulf Coast Office Products. Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Women's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. And Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending, the way homebuyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is brought to you each week by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer. Gulf Coast Office Products.
Welcome to Inside LSU Gymnastics, our first show of an exciting 2016 season. Along with LSU head coach D-D Breaux, I'm Mike Smith, and we come to you today from the brand new LSU Gymnastics Training Center here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. And D-D, just wow, what a place.
It's great. It far exceeds a gym. So I don't refer to it as anything but our training center.
Yeah, it is. It's a magnificent place, and you're going to learn a lot about this new facility as our season goes forward. But D-D, our season got kicked off in an amazing fashion this past Friday night against the Oklahoma Sooners inside a packed Maravich Center. It was an amazing evening.
You know, we had a great week leading up to it. We did our usual big media day, and we were excited with how much media came, and the kids were excited about it, and then had really good training, really consistent training. The kids are very focused, but excited. You're still in your Christmas holiday period. We hadn't started classes, so we're able to, put a lot of time and emphasis on the details of what we want done. And then finished our week with a really strong push. We had a lot of people here for our inter squad on Friday before our competition on Saturday. Big alumni weekend, so many alums back, and we have folded our men's team, which was a fabulous program here at LSU until sometime in the, I think, 80s we dropped it. But they were so excited to be back here with us. So, we opened our meet with that and just got right into the competition.
And the fans, I think, thoroughly enjoyed the new introductions inside the Maravich Center. We had fire, we had fireworks, and of course, always we had Mike the Tiger, and the pep band is just amazing.
And our new stage with all of those lights, and it was really exciting, and I've had a lot of comments. The fans loved it.
And the Tigers come out strong right out of the chute. As always, as the home team, we start on the vault. And D-D, you emphasized some very specific things that you and Bob Moore were looking for this week.
Bob has done a tremendous job in being in here and having a complete training situation for vaulting. We wanted height and distance. We really focused on that aspect of the vault. And when you watch Randy Wyrick, the entire lineup, but Randy Wyrick came out and did a great job with a 995 start value vault, because they've devalued some of our vaults. Yurchenko full that Maya Hambrick did, high, and it just came down nice and soft onto the mat. And then Ashley Knapp with that double full. That is the fact that she's able to train that really intensely every day in practice, or the days that we do vault, I think is going to pay dividends for her.
I thought that her comments to the news media after the Oklahoma meet about the difference between last year and this year, she pointed to this facility and the fact that she was able to train more and more frequently and in a safer environment that's allowed her to have that vault get better and better.
Yeah, so we were excited. The scores that they got, I think were pretty right on, and going into bars, our vaulting gave us some momentum and gave us confidence.
49-250 for the Tigers, the opening vault score of the season, as a team, and you were right out of the chute, had the lead over the Sooners,
Yeah.
and then you go to vaulting, and Jay Clark continues to just work his magic on this event.
Yeah, when we went to bars from vaulting, I think the kids were pretty confident, and we've had very good results in training, and our consistency's been very good. So, you know, when we looked at, you know, Ashley Nat as our lead off, we wanted good execution, nice tight legs. We really tried to get her to slow her rhythm down a little bit so that she can focus on her execution. Beautiful dismount. She did a really nice job leading us off. Jessica Savona, she's got a little sprained ankle, so we're kind of limited as what we can do with her in the gym. But she really went through and did a great handstands on bars and came through with a nice dismount. A little close to the high bar, but beautiful job on that routine. Sarah Finnegan, we get freshman in the lineup. She was amazing.
Dee, that's a great point about Sarah Finnegan and the other freshmen. What kind of impact did they have on the meet as a whole?
We tried to insert freshmen 1 or 2 in every event so that we weren't putting too much on their plates. We wanted to enjoy and have a great competition experience. And you know, looking at Sarah Finnegan and the kind of performances that she gave to the team, I got to give a lot of credit to her. She really managed herself well in a high pressure environment.
And then a junior, Shay Zamardi, steps up as your bars anchor. Wow, what potential she has and how she has developed. It's just amazing to see.
She trains like that, and you know, she didn't compete much her freshman year, but when you look at her lines and her execution, Jay has done a remarkable job of bringing that bar routine along. It gets better and better every season.
A very nice bar score for the Tigers, and it's a very close meet at the halfway point. Over 8,000 fans enjoying it inside the Maravich Center, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the second half of an exciting meet. This gymnastics moment brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors, safety, relationships, quality, excellence, engineering done right.
My favorite experience with LSU Gymnastics meets is when at the end of every meet we sing the alma mater with all the students and the alumni in the stadium. It's a very uniting experience. It's very special.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is brought to you each week by Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending, the way homebuyers prefer it.
Welcome back to Inside LSU Gymnastics from the new LSU Gymnastics Training Center on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge. And Dee, I'll tell you, the level of excitement for our first meet is
We're getting it done, and you know, the amount of enthusiasm that was in that arena, it was like we were at a football game.
Sure.
It was so much fun on the floor.
an amazing meet, as we said, at the halfway point. You go over to the balance beam, and it's an event that you have owned inside the Maravich Center, and this was no different on Friday night. You start out absolutely Maya Hambrick, wow, with a 9-9 score.
The beam was critical, and we told the kids, you know, going into that event, be you. Get out there and do what you do in practice. Use your ready set, your preparation for your event, for your performance to get you ready. And look at Maya. Look how composed, how confident she is. And she's beautiful up there, and she seems like nothing bothers her. I'm seeing a little bit of maybe a Jessie Jordan kind of attitude, because last year, if you remember, I had Jessie train with her like a training partner.
You did.
And I think some of that rubbed off.
Well, that was a great call, and I'll tell you, you add the experience of a Maya Hambrick and then a sensational freshman with Sarah Finnegan on the beam, and it's a bit of magic.
Sarah Finnegan, that triple turn, and
Yeah.
you know, somebody said that needs to be called the helicopter turn.
Yeah.
But it's a Sarah Finnegan, and you know, what a beautiful routine, a gorgeous performance. We had 2 freshmen in there. Lexi Priestman went, did a good job, and then and look how composed this freshman class is. They great job. Goes, you know, has numerous saltos in the routine and finishes with a nice stuck full dismount.
It's an amazing thing. You know, the Finnegan, the
Yeah.
triple wolf turn that Sarah's in, the crowd just absolutely amazed, and the reaction was
Yeah.
priceless on that. I'm sure we'll continue to see more of
You
it.
know, you watch that thing in slow motion and it's amazing
Yeah,
that
it
she
is.
can maintain her core control through that skill.
But Bugs Nat, your anchor on the event, and absolutely rock steady. What a gorgeous dismount, and just chocker block full of difficulty.
It is, and you know, we try to slow her down all the time and just breathe and enjoy the performance of what you're doing. Don't overdo anything. And she really is a leader for this team. She does a great job.
49.25 for the Tigers, and it sets you up beautifully on balance beam to head to the fourth and final event. You know, we hold up four fingers in football for the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
but in gymnastics, that means it's time for the floor.
And Ashley Claire Kearney wasn't able to be here. Her grandfather died, so I really want to, mention that.
Sure.
But she has done a remarkable job. Our choreography and the music composition and everything that has formed these routines. Besides the fact that these kids can tumble. And you came out of the gate, and Sydney Ewing just started us off.
Right.
Solid tumbling, good performance, new choreography for her. So we were very, very pleased. I think we've got a great lead-off score there.
That's absolutely right. And
Yeah.
then how about Randy Wyrick tying her career high in the number 2 spot in the lineup? Really, I thought, kind of got the crowd going.
She did, and it's a fun routine. Now that's a carryover from last year because she didn't compete that many times on floor last year because we had so many great floor workers last year, and we knew we had some big shoes to fill. You know, you don't just replace Reagan Corville, Jessie Jordan, Lamencia Hall with kids that
Yeah.
can't tumble.
Absolutely.
So Maya Hambrick, that she can tumble
A
a
career
little
high
bit short.
9.9.
Yeah, career high 9.9, and when you watch it in replay, she stepped forward on her lunges instead of back on those lunges, but she mesmerized the crowd. She mesmerized the judges. It was such a high performance, and it was totally different than her routine from last year, and I think Ashley just has hit it right on that choreography.
One of the young ladies we have to highlight in this particular meet and this particular show is Shea Zamardi. Her first floor as an LSU Tiger in a scoring role, she absolutely just blew the crowd and the judges away with a 9.925 score.
I think when she got out there, she was so excited and so anxious, and from the double Arabian in the beginning of the routine to the Rudy at the end of the routine. I'm anxious to get those mats out so that she can really perform her dance in those corners. But right now, the season is a marathon. It is not a sprint, and this event we handled it, I think, very delicately, and we were right on with what we did.
D-D, another fabulous freshman that everyone has been waiting to get a look at, and that's McKenna Kelly in the lineup. Barely could contain herself for floor.
She got in there just at the last moment. Her level of performance and her enthusiasm and her energy, I think, is gonna bode well and really play well into this lineup. And the way she ends this routine, it's fun and it's fabulous, and it set the table for Ashley Nat.
It really did, and Ashley Nat with a 9.95 performance on the floor against Oklahoma in the Maravich Center brings the enormous crowd to their feet and puts an exclamation point on the meet, and the Tigers win it going away. This week's exceptional performance brought to you by Woman's Hospital. It's not about being the best, it's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. Well, D-D, the exceptional performance, I think we've got to give it to Shea Zamardi for that amazing effort in the middle of that floor lineup.
She supported that middle of that lineup, and giving us that big score and that big performance right there was truly exceptional, because she set up the end of the lineup and set Ashley up, because Ashley truly had to do better than her to score better.
9.925 for the junior from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. That's our exceptional performance of the week.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is brought to you each week by Woman's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness.
Well, the great foundations are always laid by a senior class, and this one at LSU this season is no different. Our Garrett Walvert had an opportunity to visit with each of our LSU fabulous seniors in gymnastics. This week's Inside feature brought to you by Sigma Engineering. Sigma engineers and constructors, safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
Personally, going into the senior year, I just hope to have a year that LSU has never had. I want to see the team accomplish things that LSU has never been able to do before. We have a very talented team, and I really see great things in the future for this team. I see a lot of potential in this team. I see, girls who have drive, have determination, who have that motivation and support for one another to want to be great and to want to go the extra mile and, push our limits and see how far we can go. I see a team that, truly wants to go out and, win a national championship. I see that every single day in the gym, inside and outside, whether it be the classroom, whether it be us just hanging out. I just see a team that really cares.
A sophomore year, I kind of had a good idea of what I wanted to accomplish, but I wasn't really there in terms of how I knew how to do it. And then finally, junior year, having experienced 2 years with such very good teams, I'm like, okay, I know what to expect. I know what to do with myself, how to be the best person that I can for the team. And having such very good leaders, like people to look up to, Sari, Jesse, Kaylee, Reagan, just people who individually have very good qualities of like things that I want to be and things I want to have. So just now I get to learn from them and try to present what they showed me.
Bringing back 2 kids seniors, that have competed week in and week out, and Michelle Gauthier, who is a backup for us and has done a great job, and we'll probably see some activity this weekend, will probably compete this weekend. Jessica Savona is a SEC floor champion. She has placed in vaulting in multiple meets, so we feel like she gives us a lot. Her bar routine is where we want it to be. It's a big routine now, and it's no longer our first routine. It's down the lineup. Randy Wyrick, an awesome competitor. She's kind of the heartbeat, the jovial one. She'll break the ice if people start to get a little bit tense. But All-American on bars 2 times, and Jay has really worked methodically for 3 years with Randy and Jessica Savona both. So we're excited about our upperclassmen as much as we are about the freshman class.
Leadership isn't just a job for a senior. I think it can be displayed in many different people, many different ways. It can be displayed in gymnastics, it can be displayed in the classroom, it can be displayed in what you say and what you do. There's many different ways someone can be a leader, and I think I'm excited for this year, and I'm just excited to see where we go.
We have just really laid a foundation of we all need to come in here and really care about each other. We need to establish family first, and with that, that means being able to trust each other, being able to, hold each other accountable, all these different things, having respect and understanding each other's differences, but being able to collectively come together as one. That's definitely been something we've been trying to instill in everybody and ourselves, because obviously we still need work on those things too, but I've just really seen this team grow in that aspect, and, at the end of the day, that's what's going to matter. The love and the compassion that I get from them, or that you get from a team like this, it's unbelievable. So knowing that like everything you do it's not for yourself, it's for LSU Gymnastics, it's for the program, it's for your team. Experiencing this last year with them, it's a feeling I can't explain.
It's a culture that we've worked very hard to create. This team does a lot of community service work. They do a lot of stuff together when they're not in the gym, and that builds that companionship, that camaraderie, that thing that you can't fake. And this team is for real. They're legitimate. They like each other, and they work hard, and they have a lot of fun with each other.
This segment of Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is brought to you each week by Sigma Engineers and Constructors. Safety, relationships, quality, excellence. Engineering done right.
So the LSU Tigers knock off a #1 team in the country, and the Oklahoma Sooners, and D-D, you go to #1 in the nation this week. Congratulations on that, but I know things are just starting to cook.
Well, I'm going to say it again. It's a marathon, and the ticket sales and the season ticket sales and all of the energy and all the enthusiasm, and we want our fans to continue to come because we're giving them a good show, and this team is going to evolve. It's going to get better and better. We've got kids like Lexi Priestman, Jessica Savona, kids that we just saw a little taste of what they can do, and the ones that competed, are going to get better. The ones that weren't in there yet are getting ready.
And the Tiger fans absolutely loved it. A look ahead brought to you by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer, Gulf Coast Office Products. Well, the #1 Fighting Tigers of LSU will go out to the West Coast and take part in the Lady Luck Invitational in Las Vegas, Nevada on Thursday. And then D-D, it's back to the Maravich Center on the 22nd of January when you open up Southeastern Conference action against Kentucky. Always a solid program.
And it'll be fun because our students will be back on campus, and I know our team is excited when our student section fills up, and we'll start our Tiger Tuesday dinners.
That's
so
right.
We're excited.
Well, and don't forget that you can follow the Tigers, whether they go out to Las Vegas or go to the national championships. We've got it covered on all of the LSU social media platforms, at LSU GYM on Twitter, and of course our official Facebook page, LSU Gymnastics. We're even on Instagram as well. Folks really lighting that up. And don't forget LSUTix.net for your tickets to January 22nd, LSU versus Kentucky. Well, D-D, it's been great. What a beautiful facility. Can't wait to show the viewers more as the season progresses, and we're glad that you joined us here inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll see you next week.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux has been brought to you by Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's #1 copier dealer, Gulf Coast Office Products, Sigma Engineers. Sigma Engineers is thankful to our clients who trust us year after year, and to the commitment of our selfless employees who bring such great talents to our company. With experts in every discipline, our dedication to safety and quality sets us apart as one of the leaders in the petrochemical industry. Women's Hospital. It's not about being the best. It's about being the best version of yourself. Be the best you with help from Women's Center for Wellness. And Assurance Financial. When you find the home you want to buy, choose a mortgage lender that can help you buy it. David Alello with Assurance Financial. Lending, the way homebuyers prefer it. Inside LSU Gymnastics with D-D Breaux is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network.
The Fighting Tigers of LSU! Congratulations, LSU! And thank you, Oklahoma, for a fantastic meet.